Hi, this video is to help you with the subtractive part of the additive and subtractive modeling assignment. So we're going to be making the same shape we made before, just using a different method. So I still need to go to TinkerCAD. Once I'm in TinkerCAD, of course using the class link so you can get to your files that you did before, you're going to create a new design. Don't mess with your additive, leave that one alone. You're going to create a new design and you're going to start with a block on the work plane just like before. However, this time we're going to need to make the block bigger so that we can carve away from it. We're going to be using the measurements from the multi-view drawing, just like before. Instead of inches, we're going to be using 20 millimeters for each side of the cube, just like before with the additive assignment. So I can tell here that this is 2 cubes this way, 2 cubes tall, and 3 cubes long. So that means it's going to be 4 centimeters by 4 centimeters by 6 centimeters. So that's what I need to make in TinkerCAD. So the height is 40 because it's 2 blocks tall. The width is 40 because it's 2 blocks wide. And the length is 60 because it's 3 blocks long. So make sure those measurements add up. And you should have a large block on your work plane now. If I go back to the picture, I can tell that there are no blocks on the front left corner or the back right corner. So I'm going to take one of the boxes that will be a hole and change the height. That will make it be exactly the size I need it to be. And then I can place it. Right here I can tell it's not exactly even. So I'm going to go ahead and select both and use the align tool to get that block exactly where I want it. And remember that before you click anything, it'll always show you what it's going to do. And if you do click something by mistake, you have the undo button. Alright, I'm going to add another one in the back. I also need to make this 40 millimeters tall. Pretty good, but again, I'm just going to align it to make sure. Alright, so now that I have those, I'm going to make them a group. And that will carve out those pieces that I don't want. Now this back tower I do need to keep. And there are a whole bunch of different ways you could use to carve this out. This is just one way. Same thing with additive. There's more than one way to make it. I was just showing you one way. So if I take this, I want to keep the height at 20, but change the width and the length to 40, which will kind of make like a flat rectangle shape. Then I want to raise it off the work plane 20 millimeters. Drag it over. Does not look aligned. Let me align that really quickly. Alright. Grab both of those shapes, group them, and there we go. A different way to make the same shape using subtractive modeling. Alright, you're going to do the same thing you did before. You're going to take a screenshot of this and add it to your document. In the document, you will also find some questions about which methods you preferred as far as modeling. Most of the time that you're modeling or making a shape in TinkerCAD or any 3D software, you're probably going to use a combination of both additive and subtractive. I hope this was helpful.